guys, and welcome back to Opal and Mint. I am Ashley and welcome to Watercolor Blooms. This is a series on the channel where we paint watercolor florals every single week. We keep them quick, simple, beginner friendly, and I've been painting through my Etcher Lab sketchbook. So let's go ahead, open our sketchbooks, grab our paints, and I'm not sure what flower I'm painting today, but hopefully it will just come to me and we'll paint something pretty. I don't know what, but let's go ahead and turn the camera around and start painting some watercolor blooms. Okay, I don't know what I want to paint. I've had different ideas rolling around in my brain for the past few days on what to paint, and I have not landed on anything. And sometimes when I'm painting, I honestly like to go in with no plan at all and just kind of see where the paints take me. So I think that's what we'll do today, and it doesn't always turn out great, and that's totally fine. But I'm wanting to play with some washes for a background and then very loose flowers. I just don't know what yet. So let's go ahead. Should I use the Mission granulating paints? I want to note something. I've been talking about granulating paints a lot, and I've been talking about the Holbein, the Mission, the Kusakabe, I don't know how you say it. But the Mission ones have cracked significantly, if that's something that bothers you. But another thing is this violet color has no purple in it anymore. It's full on brown. I'm not sure why that changed, but let's see. What direction do I want to go in? Really like the Oxide Turquoise. Okay, I have an idea now. I think it's that one. Okay, so we're gonna take the Oxide Turquoise, kind of put it all over the background. Here's my water and my rag. Get those in frame a little bit. Okay, so to wet the surface, I'm gonna take this Meeden brush. This came in a set of their watercolor brush set. I like it for wetting an entire page nice and evenly, so haven't like painted with it other than backgrounds. Might be an interesting challenge to paint florals with it. That might work. Okay, but let's get some of this Oxide Turquoise. And we're going to just kind of put this all over. I don't think I want it a solid background. I'm going to leave a little bit of white spaces. But very soft white spaces. Oh, I just decided what I'm doing. So one idea that I've been throwing back and forth is just using one color of a granulating paint. So having a nice blurred out, washed out background of it, and then a more concentrated amount of that color, like that right there, for the florals. So I think that's what we're gonna do with this. I'm just gonna use the one paint. Nothing else. I think I want the edges to have a little more pigment. Okay, so we're gonna have to let this step dry, and then we're gonna paint some florals in the middle. So I'm gonna let you watch the paint dry. Actually, hold on. I wanna get a little bit of water and kind of tap it into that paint. All right, so I'm gonna let you watch paint dry, and then we'll be right back to paint the actual florals. Okay, so it's still slightly damp, but been trying to figure out what I'm going to do, and I still don't know what flower I'm going to draw, but I do know that I want to do things a little backwards from what I normally do. Let me find a liner brush. Actually, this is a great time to try out Christy Rice's new one. Okay, so I am on a limited time schedule here. So Christy Rice just launched a new travel set, and I haven't tried them yet. So let's get out the liner brush, and let's see. So normally I do the flower and then the stems, but in this case I feel like putting in the stems first. So I'm going to be using, again, just the same color. You can push this to the side because I don't really need it. I might use my little dish, we'll see. And then the shape of the petals will just come to me as I'm painting, we'll see. But let's do, oh yeah, see it's still a little bit wet down there, but I'm okay with that. I kind of want one that's gonna go curved a little bit. Okay, and then I want to do some really like loose, crazy style leaves. Kind of twirl the brush around. Oh, and now I'm gonna have to stop. One more going off in this direction. Lighter. Okay, so there's that. I don't know what the flowers are gonna look like. I feel like I want to do a really dark center though. Okay, there's a center. This one's gonna be facing kind of down, so that one doesn't necessarily need one. This one be here. No idea what flower I'm doing. Okay. All right, and then I think for the petals, I want to do a really light wash. So, whoops. Let's start with this one. I guess I'm gonna keep using the liner brush since I already am. Wasn't intending on using it, but let's keep it loose. All right, and then I'm gonna take some deeper pigment at the base of this. There we go. All right, and then I'm just gonna paint the other ones, and this one will be done. Okay, and once again, no idea what kind of flower I'm painting. I'm just painting flower shapes. All right, I'm going to tap in a little bit of color here. Okay. That leaf and flower kind of got confused, but okay. I'm liking the monochromatic though. I mean, it's kind of monochromatic. It's two colors in one, so it's kind of two color, not mono, but let's put a little bit more in this leaf down here. I really don't want to do much more. I kind of like the way it is. I feel like this flower, here we go, needs to go out a little bit more. If you've never painted with a liner brush, like using the side of it and stuff, I highly recommend trying. It's very hard to control, but that makes it to where you do shapes that you weren't otherwise going to, and sometimes that turns out good. Okay, I want to take some of the paint and just do a little bit of splatter. Whoa. I've never splattered with a liner brush before. It goes everywhere. Okay, let me pull this off. My favorite part. Love it. Okay, and I'm actually filming on the same day it's going up. I have to get this uploaded today. So today is the 17th. Here we go. So I'm gonna let this dry and then let you see it dry, because the granulating colors finish their thing as once they're dry. But I think it's nice, quick, simple. This is one that you don't have to worry about too much what it looks like. It's a very good one to do if you don't know what to paint, if you don't know how to paint even. You can very loosely wiggle your brush around and get some abstract looking flowers and have a beautiful background. And I highly suggest trying this, and maybe do it a few different times with a different color, because it'll look completely different with different colors. So again, the color I use is from the Mission Gold granulating set. This is the Oxide Turquoise, and I just thought it was pretty, and that's what kind of moved me today, was that color. It's kind of a muted, vintagey, gorgeous turquoise. So definitely on the granulating colors train right now. I hope y'all are on it with me. All right guys, with that is gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and you wanna see our future videos, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, I didn't realize it was still rolling. I'm just gonna sit here in silence, huh?